truly inspiring. Please take a tip from that and apply it today. Moving forward, let's go see how we can stay healthy by exercising our body. So, general body exercise is what is coming from our Keep Fit segment this morning. Please stay with us.
We're going to start with a warm-up circuit using him for the weekend. All right, let's go. Walk with me, class.
Welcome to Tabal.
First one is 1,
Here we go with
2. You switch 1, 2. Ready? All right, let's go this way. Other side. Let's go. Just warming up. 1, 2. Again. 1, 2. That's it. Let yourself go. Breathe. 1 and 2. In 5. In 4. In 3, 2. Straight to pulse squats. 1, 2, and up. 1, 2, and up. Ready? In 5. In 4. In 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Go 1, 2, up. Good job. 1, 2, up. That's it. 1, 2. Good job. 1, 2. Let's go. Come on, keep the smiles on your faces, guys. We're about to enjoy the circuit. 5, 4, 3, 2. Next one is clap unders. All right, alternating. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Well done. 1, 2, 1, and 2. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2. Side lunges in 1.
Welcome back from that exercise segment. Yes, I hope you did work out. You joined us in that workout process. If the entire body is exercised, the brain is energized and the body is ready to carry on the task of achieving those goals that you've already set for yourself. That is the essence of that segment. The program is still Good Morning Abuja, and I told you there's a lot lined up for us. We're going to be having very interesting conversations this morning with two remarkable women. Yes, the first one is going to take us through the family system and tell us what is like in there and how we can better the family system in order to make for a productive society. And the second guest is sincerely passionate about the out-of-school children's situation. And she also has some useful tips that could help us with the reintegration of our children as they go back to school. Remember, this is a long holiday, meaning it is the growth holiday. Either new children getting into school or the ones already in school going to new classes. And even if the ones that are already in school do not make it to new classes, and maybe they, for one reason or the other they have to repeat a class, they will be meeting new classmates. So how should the environment be when our children go back to school, and how should they be helped in adapting to their new environment? This is what she'll be telling us. With all this, we have our regulars lined up, movie trailers, movies that we are going to encourage to go see this weekend so you could have a beautiful weekend. And of course, a lot more entertaining aspects of this program being brought to you. All of this you can only enjoy and participate in if you stay on this dial. Remember, it is NTA Abuja Channel 5, the Unity Station. Let's take this break. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah.
With the peace and blessings of Allah be upon each and every one of us. It's another fantastic Friday evening, and you're welcome to NTA Channel 5 Abuja.
First of all, you train yourself, you educate yourself, then you educate your family, and then the community at large.
Fundamentals of Islam Live, showing 7:30 p.m. every Friday on NTA Channel 5 Abuja, the Unity Station. Join us.
is still Good Morning Abuja, and it's time now to discuss Nigeria's biggest problem as far as I'm concerned, and that is talking about the number of children that are out of school. According to the United Nations Children Education Fund, 1 in 3 Nigerian child is out of school. That is a worrisome statistics, if you ask me. And it goes on to say there are a total of over 10.2 million children that are out of school. This puts a lot of pressure on all of us, myself, yourself, and everybody who's hearing this. We're all under a lot of pressure because imagine if the future of this country rests on these children and they are out of school, how then do we secure this future? So we have a role to play. And this morning, our conversation is going to be on strengthening of the essentials that will bring children back to school vis-a-vis looking at how we can ensure a smooth transition after this long break. To do justice to this topic, I have in the house Dr. Mariam Ahmed, who is the founder, who is a Helping Hands initiative based here in the FCT Abuja, and her primary assignment or the primary assignment of her initiative is to get the out of children back, out of school children back to school. Good morning, and thank you for coming on the show.
Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, Abuja. My name is Dr. Miriam Ahmed, like you rightly said. If we are saying that children are our future,
Yes.
then it all starts now.
Yes.
Now that they are kids, now that they are children. You know that you and I were once kids.
Yes.
Today we are grown up. So those kids are kids today. They are our future. Out of school children is the number. The number is alarming.
Yes.
Like it's alarming. If you have not done a bit of research or something in that area, you wouldn't appreciate it. Because we are all in the city, probably in a nice place where it is a norm for you and your neighbors to just take your kids to school in the morning and they come back in the afternoon or in the evening. It depends what the activity line for them, at their various schools. But I tell you that we have a lot of out of school children. I like the fact that we've actually gone through, the UN, research and see they are a whole lot.
What are some of these things, challenges that children face when they transition?
It will surprise you to know that my mother is not lettered. But she has already, because in their family, I think she is one of the very few that didn't go to school because she was sickly when she was a child. Even her elder brothers, her elder sisters are educated. My mother turned 90, in June.
Oh,
so
congratulations.
Thank you. So I'm just giving you an idea, how old, she is now. Even as of today, she placed a lot of value on education. So then they made it mandatory that every day we must read 2 hours. Why? So we don't totally forget that we are still students. That then all that we've been taught in school, we don't forget them, because kids, can be very funny. They will play and they forget a lot of things. And if you don't do this, you are creating problem for their teachers. By the time they resume, but they must have lost, touch completely. So we're doing that. But if you know, I've noticed right now that reading culture, we've lost it a lot. So is what a lot of parents will be busy doing, during the holiday, we eventually have negative effect on these children. What are the things? They party, they just play, nobody controls them anymore. It's like, they just let them, the way you just let the bird fly. You understand? Then all of a sudden you want to get them to go to school. It's going to be a bit tough. But having said that, you can prep them. Sweetheart, our school is resuming. As you are shopping for them, get them involved. Because this is a new session. They are changing a whole lot of things. They have grown. They are no more the way they were, not the way kids grow. Even if they have not grown, as much, some of the things they used earlier are already old.
Yes.
They need to be replaced. Take them along. You're gradually putting them into that mood. That education, that school mode. I call it our back to school period. Do you understand? Okay, some days back, I was at the school to welcome our own children. But that's what I do to prep them. You're welcome. How was the holiday? Is anyone sick? Was there anything discovered during the holiday that you want us to discuss? I usually beg the school to give me a space, just them and I, so they can tell me things. No matter how naughty, then I address it. So if parents will, feel their heartbeat, know the ones who are feeling agitated, the ones who are really not feeling like going back to school, so to speak, so we can talk them out of it. Look, you need to go back. You said you want to become a pilot. If you don't go, you can't become. You want to be a nurse. If you can't go, you can't be. We need to prep them.
Exactly.
Yeah, when they eventually get to school, the educator, especially the one they have direct contact with, which is their teachers, they need to be as nice as possible. But when you come in initially, they're going to get naughty. Do you understand? It's like all you've taught them, some of them have actually dropped it.
Yes.
So we need to be a bit patient with them. We need 1 week.
Some revision classes.
Yes, take them back, to the last thing. Don't say, oh, it's an old class they have left. No. Let them ask questions. Like I always tell my students, there is no such a question that is wrong. Just ask me. Ask me the question. Allow me to deal with it. Don't think for me. Don't think this question is wrong. It's not wrong.
No.
Yeah, there's no such a wrong question. So you can attend to them, and make them feel welcomed again.
Okay.
I think that will help.
So now, if financial issue and awareness is a major problem, I'd like to chip in insecurity and cultural beliefs as well. But if these are the issues, and our children are out of school, how do we now combat this? How do we address this?
Okay. We need to do more awareness. We need more awareness.
Okay.
We are planning one awareness campaign now in one place called Tasha One.
Okay.
And there's another one we are planning at another place called Kurumajiji or something. Kurumajiji or something like that. Yeah, because we have gone there and we have found out that if you want to catch out of school student, just go around 9. Every child that's supposed to be in school by 9 a.m. they should be in school.
That's true.
So anytime you go to a settlement, it is not holiday time. There's nothing happening. Children are in school. Schools are opening. Are opened. And you see a number of children playing outside. Those children are out of school. Children, because one, if they are sick, if the reason for being at home is that they are sick, they won't be outside playing.
That's true.
If the reason of being home is because they are not feeling fine, they will not be walking.
You run an NGO. You have an initiative that is structured to get into back to school.
Yeah.
Share with us 2 ways that you do this to get children back to school, and also in what ways you think government can come in and throw in support to getting these children back.
Sure. Okay. One, we go out, like I rightly said, you have to leave your comfort zone to go to those areas that are highly populated. That's where you see them. I don't want to use the word, derogatory, those areas that are highly populated, that we see that, people, there are many. You can see one person in one room, containing 4 or 5 people and all that. Those areas, they are not the city center. You see a lot of them. Then another thing is that most of our gate men, their children are out of school. Most of our gate men, even in the city of Abuja. So that's how we get them. Then we now plan major awareness campaign. Speak with a stakeholder, from their counselor, their village chief, their king or their chief. They give us permission. We tell them what we are there to do. Then we talk to them. It allows them to come. Then we speak to them and we sensitize them. Then from there, people will now come. Okay, I'd love my children to go to school, but we cannot afford it.
Yeah.
Okay, we have actually started before. It's just that along the line we could not, we dropped them. So we took over those ones. Then, but why we want government to come in, number one, for this out of school children, because the PTA they pay, the PTA fee, because most of the government school in Abuja, they are not really paying like school fees. But they have other fees, they have other money that they pay, other fees that they pay. So those money are the money that they cannot afford. They have to buy uniform there. So I'm looking, at government. I'm looking at the situation where government come in, one, by getting us a place, a school for out of school children before we eventually integrate them into the real school. Because when they come, you could imagine, for instance, somebody who is not okay, who is tattered, just jumping into the midst of us. There is a feeling, there is a way you feel, and there is a way you react based on the feeling. So when we take this out of school children and we immediately integrated them into the larger society, which is the regular school, they experience